Okay. Right, and so welcome back, everybody. So today's session is going to be a little bit of everything, anything we can think of that we want to get under our belt today. We will try and do. So first exercise, do a bit of a pull down. So, as always, drop us a like, drop us a follow. Most importantly, get your comments in. So 30 kilos so far. So if I missed your comment, then please spam it again. This Bennymore, well, yes, is Finford, to be more precise. So yeah, very close. Right, so get up the weight to 40 kilos. Oh, I should just pick them ones up. Come on. So, as always, as a workout, oh, right, so right. Oh, it is absolutely the best feeling ever. I highly recommend anybody who likes to come to the gym and try to come to the gym after hours, yeah, anytime after 12 o'clock, it's pretty much desolate. I have complete sympathy with those who come to the gym during the busier times. I find it very disorientating. I prefer the gym to be very empty, and it's so much more, I don't know, engaging for myself personally. I find it very exclusive. Right, so get up the weight again. Another 5 kilos aside. So, like always, drop me a comment is the most important thing. Uh, drop us a like and drop us a follow if needs be. So, 50 kilos. Is it 50? Yes, 50. Nice. So far, so good. So today's session is no particularly any one body part I want to work more predominantly. I want to try and get a nice little mix in today. But tomorrow's session, as long as I wake up in time, will be hopefully a chest day with a new piece of equipment that I've ordered, which I'll be tomorrow, so or later on today, I should say. So I'm looking forward to that, and it will be unrevealed tomorrow. So let's go a bit heavier. Scale up to 60 kilos. Again, I'm always like to like overload, so do that progressive overload during my sessions. I just find it more invigorating, more of a challenge personally. That's how I like to train, and so far I feel like I'm making probably the most progression I ever made during my time coming to the gym. I think probably next year we'll probably look at where we are in terms of body weight, body fat percentage, and whether we want to, what path we want to take after that, strength gains, whether we want to continue trying to make progress in terms of strength, or whether we want to isolate ourselves and get onto a more leaner of a diet, but we'll see in time. But for now, until the end of the year, chasing the overload. So, as I go up the weight bands, I'll probably start decreasing my reps to accommodate the overload in terms of the actual weight I'm moving. I just find that more progressive for me personally. Again, it's just finding what works best for you and how you adapt to training. So, 70 kilos, happy days. So, please feel free to drop me a comment, drop me a like if necessary, or drop me a follow. Um, so yeah, here we go again. 70 kilos. Right, grip's starting to go. So what we'll do, we'll get our straplets. Try to do these last couple of sets with some added help. Yeah. Well, this is the lat pull down machine. Doesn't actually say what. It is a lat down pull machine. But the beauty of this, it's got the handles which you can pivot, and also you can extend it in or out to accommodate your frame, which is always nice. So we go a bit heavier. We go to what weight's these? 2 kilos. 2 kilos. So up the weight to 74 kilos. So this is approaching my body weight now. This might be a difficult one for me now. Right. Wow. Uh, yes, it is a massive upgrade. If you're thinking about leaving Pure Gym to join One Gym, it is a massive upgrade, and I would highly recommend if you feel that you are plateauing or not finding the current gym that you're in doesn't facilitate the things that you want to progress on, then you will definitely find One Gym right up your street. It's a really good, well equipped gym, so I would highly recommend joining One Gym. Just been on my own personal experience, and for probably very little more in terms of what you will spend monthly, with the added addition that you can get a multi-gym pass, which allows you to visit all the One Gym up here in the northeast. So it's a win-win. Plus, they do have saunas in all the gyms, I believe, so, and sunbeds if that's something you fancy doing after you've done a workout. But obviously, that's during operational times when the staff are on shift. This is a Finsford one, so this is not the one I would normally come to. The one I normally go to would be one in Bishop, but I found lately I've been coming to this one predominantly more, but just because of added equipment they've got here that Bishop doesn't have. But I will be going back to Bishop at some point again. But yeah, it's not a far drive from where I live, so it's kind of like a ritual coming here and driving down here. So kind of makes a very rounded experience for myself. So again, I think this is going to be the last set, and then we'll jump on to another exercise. Wow. So yeah, any more questions, then please feel free to mention them down below, and drop us a like, drop us a follow if needs be. Whew. Wow, wow, we were. Wow. Right. I think I'm going to do one more set, and then we'll look at doing something else. Right. Right, so first exercise done. So what we'll do now, think about what I'm going to do next. Right, here we go. Um, so we're all live on YouTube as well. So how long have I been doing live streams? I think I've been doing live streams for probably about 16 months now. Um, not too bothered about how many people follow me and stuff like that, but I enjoy the experience of live streaming. It's definitely helped me understand some of my failings in terms of things I do wrong, technique and stuff like that when I rewatch things, especially if I find that I'm not hitting something to the best of my ability in on a particular move. So definitely makes things of like making progression so much sense. Sometimes having people critique yourself as well is quite interesting. Of the input I've got from external sources from live streaming has been really helpful, and there's not a lot of wrong answers from people coming forward and trying to help myself out, trying to get stronger or improve my technique. So I do take things on board what people say. So to answer your question, just over 16 months of live streaming. Well, not like maybe 6 to 10 months of live streaming. Overall, film itself would have been about 16 months, to be more precise. Right, and so what I need to do now is think on my feet what I want to do, because I don't normally have a plan when I come to the gym and what I want to work per se. All I know is what muscle groups I like to work in when I can. Today's session is a bit wayward. I think what I should do is we should do some. We do a bit of shoulders. So So, drop a comment down below if you'd like to know anything. Right, 50 kilos. Like 50 kilos tied on. Yeah, what gym is it? This is a gym called One Gym. It's in the northeast of England. I'm in the gym in Finford, up One Gym. It's a pretty awesome gym. 60 kilos. It's from up north. This cost me £30 multiple gyms in the one. Brains on slow mode. So 70 kilos coming up. So we'll do this. See how we feel. Seventy kilos. Trying to get 6 reps. Nice. Right, up the empty again. So yeah, drop a comment guys. Please feel free to mention anything you feel like it's worth mentioning? Of my knowledge. Right. 5 or 6 reps on this 80 kilos. And again, we'll progressively overlapping, decreasing the reps as we do so. Nice. Right. Nice to see those legs open. If I missed your comment, then please just spam your comment again. So, 90 kilos, you can get thing will get increased to weight now for them. I think what we do is a charity. So I might do some leg extension after this. Just allow the body to recuperate before hitting the upper movement. Hello Ben. Drop some comments whether you're on TikTok or YouTube. I'm live on both, so happy days. White out, yes it is. Again, like good observation skills, and also very nice. Wow. So, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do some leg extension and see what pops into my mind, what I want to work after. Now, I was supposed to be here yesterday, but I was extremely tired. I decided considering my legs were pretty sore from an exquisite pendulum squat day, decided that the rest aid was in order. But for me, if I'm not able to the day after a session, then I'm a bit hard on the but definitely after got the dawn today. I beat off a bit. I like need a reminder to have some control. So, like always, guys, get something to off the light, off the tolerance. Feet.
Can't wait until winter sets in. It's a bit cooler to work out. And I think maybe come the winter time we might start doing some cardio, some outdoor running. As I say, that's something looking friendly. Definitely not one of the people that doing cardio and I try to avoid cardio any possible. What about 2 years so long? It would be nice to start doing some outdoor activities. I think we need something in my personal of probably making more happening. I'm looking at different pieces, looking at how to make the experience not just for me, you guys, a bit more interesting. And let's say, we've got my app to do. It makes more sense. So we don't do any very different chest piece. See what we can do on that one. Anyway, give me a second. What we're going to do is jump on the halfway between what? Get the mic down. If we've got a bike, if they have that, I might be stand up the halfway. If not, might do an alternative of the leg practice. I do like to do a bit of variation into exercises, just kind of get different portions of the bike, of all around bodybuilding, especially trying to think different avenues of attacking the work muscle. One more step. Again, on which one I'm not looking to the rest of the way. We're saving the rest of the way. This is just like stretch out the muscles in a more focused way. My legs are a bit sore from the thinking we are the day. Yeah, yeah. But that basically how like the rest of the very so Here we go. This one, again, I'm not going to go too heavy on chest today. This is one gym in Finford, which is in the north east of England. Taking the shoes off. Feet on the ground. Right. It does have a preacher girl. It has a preacher girl here. Definitely a very good preacher girl. I'll be doing some bicep movements on the preacher girl a bit later on towards the back end of the session. This is Finford. So you're right there, James. Any tips for a skinny feed? My best advice for anybody who's skinny, we need to be looking at how many calories you're consuming. You might be one of these very lucky teens if you have a high metabolism. Don't be too worried about that. That will very slow down as you get older. But also, what it means you can consume more calories than you point on, which can be fantastic in itself. The best advice I would give you is just try and train effectively, get your exercise nailed down, do things in proper form. This is the best advice I can give you. Be more concerned about how good you're doing the reps and how many reps you're doing per day, and then trying to slowly overload the muscles. Just don't expect something that 1 week going to buy someone either 4, 8, 12 weeks of the feasibility. So yeah, just be consistent with what you're doing. Don't do no reason to one little piece of other. The real thing is always based on that. So I hope that's helpful advice. And also stay away from come back and back. Nice upgrade to the wheels and we'll get those. Well, that's not bad. My pleasure, Ollie. So, get your comments in, drop us a like, drop us a follow. Moments ago, so I'm going to jump on that, see how that fares. One thing I like about this machine, it's the whole bellow through your body. It's going to help put my movement like do squats and stuff, get heavy. It's going to play different along with the way. Having this stuff with hand. So this is going to be the last step. So it's the last step, and then we'll skedaddle onto another movement. So thank you everybody who's made a comment and drop me a like, drop me a follow. Really appreciated. Anyway. Oh. Sure. Right, so one more step. Machine. You have it for those with its solution of what the Way not predominantly from one side, trying to use each side independently. I think that's been done. So, wait. Good to- yeah. Get on. Right. We'll now go on to the new piece of equipment that I've just seen I've not been on before. So let's check it out. Run that one after as well. Right, so okay, let's try this one. Tell you what, even like no weight on that. So. Yeah. Okay. So far, so good. I want to do is marking and do living through that's a good another like on the try a different move that not going to go very long time. Right. Twenty-five good side. Through this comment, the gym is empty. Far from me. Yeah. Very interesting video. Right. I think this is going to become my go-to shift. In the future, I'll probably be becoming fan. Wow. Start with some rocks and coke. Let's load up the website. Six kilos. Let's skedaddle to. Oh, I'm so clumsy. Something there. Yes, thank you. Just trying to find these two. like say 40 kilos after. So it's a lightweight, so I don't really need to worry about it. As I get worse and heavy, definitely understand the concept of slowing down trouble. So yeah, one thing that I like about doing things live streaming and doing things on the fly, you notice things when other people notice things. So wasn't wrong with what you're saying. I totally agree. Yeah, slowing down the mixes, having that control is really fundamentals of having a good workout. And just trying to make that progression is really important. So I look at it, yeah. You know, sweating. But yeah, nice movement so far. Really enjoying it. Again, where I can, I'm trying to overload on each exercise with the best time ability. Soon I have that drop off in form. I will try and scale back. And I found that I've had really um, nice ascending progression so far makes me huge noticeable gains so far in the quest to get to 50 out. We're taking again 60 kilos. So, come running go, drop the weight, drop the follow. Under 70 kilos. That's 10, 20 kilos. Wow. Let's use a little puzzle for TikTok. Right, I'm going to be doing one more. Okay, so 80 kilos. This is a miss. Another one. There we go. So, last bit. And I will finish off this one. Try to find that's immense. But I've been done on that one now. So we'll jump on to some tricep movements. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to do some overhead, or behind the head movements now. So see how this goes. Okay. What the kids are doing. Don't get really isolated. Each arm independently. Allow people then fully concentrate on that one muscle per side. Takes out any kind of winding as a whole. Definitely it's the best way to train out. Again, and get that full stretch. Might do two different variations of tricep movements. Yeah. Yeah, just trying to progressively overload. Uh, I will indeed. Oh, the joke. I hate this one. I think I just turned itself off. Once again. Oh dear. Wait for them. Crazy. Oh no. Goodness, things. Right, so can you hear me now? I think this one's not quite it. Do have secondary microphone. Let's plug this into this. You can hear me again, loud and clear. So there we go. I think that one's dead, but never mind. So hopefully we're all back in order. So thank you very much for the letting me know. Most appreciated. I think I sweated more just trying to sort out the mic than exercise itself. So, right, here we go. Come on. 2, 3, 4. Right. So up the weight again. Again, I always prefer to do the overload when possible. So, Iceland, nice to meet you all. I bet your where you've come from is more idyllic in terms of location. Obviously, it's pretty much 3 o'clock in the morning here. What time is it there? So yes, this is triceps. So what I always try and do is always do a complementary movement. So if I'm working one muscle, then I always like to do the opposing muscle at some point during a session, just to keep that balance. What I find is if I overload one muscle and then neglect the opposing muscle, especially in the arms, I end up getting tendonitis, which is not the most comfortable thing to have, and you get them dull aches throughout the day, sleep, whatnot. But yeah, trying to get a good pump, but trying to overload the best I can as well. So a late workout for you, that can't be bad. I do actually prefer working late. There's less distractions, which is always very off-putting. The noise and vibrations of other people, not my go-to thing. It's one of them locations, one of them places I've never been. I always want to go to Iceland, Norway, Sweden. It would be completely polar opposite to what it's like here in the UK in County Durham.
Wow. So I should definitely go. I should definitely go. Maybe this year. Maybe this year I'll look at going to Iceland. Anywhere you would recommend, just let me know in the comments. It's something I would like definitely do. I've been very fortunate to be able to go to. I've been to Mexico, been to Egypt. Obviously, I've done the Canary Islands. It's a English tradition, and also I've been to Thailand, which I absolutely loved. So peaceful, people so friendly. So it'd be nice to go to another part of the world which shares the same emphasis on kindness and trying to help people. And that's what I think of Thailand. I think it's one of them places you can have a really good experience. So, where would you recommend going in Iceland? Well, yeah, I think that's probably the only time we want rain so much. Um, it would be nice to have a bit of rain. I think once you get used to that type of climate, it's something that you expect every single day at most. Um, yeah, it would be a godsend if we got a bit of a rainy week. It would be nice just to freshen up the air. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that location, but I wonder if I can do a screenshot. Yes, just, there we go. Well, I'm a maker of my own time, so I can definitely facilitate a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Let's just say the only concern is always budget. It's well, I won't say it's a concern. If I wanted to spend the money on a good holiday, I most definitely would do that. Um, we do one more set up this weight, and then we'll look at changing the orientation for the triceps. One thing I would say is if I do go to a location, then having a good gym would be on the to-do list. So long as I can find a good gym in said location, I would definitely go. Right, so I'm going to change this up now. Going to do a different variation. Well, it's going to be too heavy. I think keep forgetting I'm not Superman. But yeah, so that's about right. So maybe a bit higher. Definitely get a car. Oh, it would be nice. I mean, I'm one of these ones if I've not done something before, I'm really on edge. But I think once you get used to driving on a foreign land, I think it'd be something I would want to do time and time again. I think once you break the water, you're okay. Yes, I always do. I do prefer to train this time of the morning because it's so empty. I don't feel I'm getting in anybody's way by doing the live stream, which I think sometimes you've got to be really accommodating to other people's privacy. I'm probably more concerned about if there was females in the background than anything else, really. Being a man, I know how other men think, and yeah, I don't think it bodes well. So I always prefer to do what I do at this time of night or this time in the morning to save anybody's being getting harassed or being subjectified, as it can easily be done online. But yeah, I'll be honest with you. I've never always been this uh, this type of person. It's something that over time you learn through your mistakes, for the things you come in contact with, the people who you befriend and whatnot. And sometimes you can see your own behaviours in other people, and then you start to realize, well, that's something I would do, or that's something that I used to do, and that's where you start to think, actually, I'm gonna have to start to check what I'm doing as a person and trying to do the right thing and be more accommodating, more considerate to other individuals, whether that's some women or men or people of different sexual orientations. I think you have to be really considerate in today's society. But I'm always been one of these very level-headed people that I don't really. What you do with your time and in your space is up to you, and that's how it should always be. As long as you're not hurting other people or putting people in a position where they've got to abide by your needs, it's always a two-way street. Nice. So yeah, well, have a good sleep. Really appreciate the comments. Drop us a like, drop us a follow, and hopefully we'll. Oh, you already have. Thank you very much. Thank you for your comments. Hopefully we'll come across each other's paths in the future. So sleep well. Whew. Right. So we get up the ante again. Again, just do the repetitions until I feel failure is coming on, or the reps I'm doing are not being properly formed, or not keeping proper form. So, without any further ado, let's crack this egg open. Oh. Oh. Right, so after all this, I will definitely be doing some biceps, and then I'll skedaddle, get myself back home, have a shower, maybe have something to eat when I had a bit of more sleep, and then crack on with the remainder of my last day off. We have work tomorrow morning, which wasn't planned until earlier on today, so bit of a change to the work schedule, but I'm happy to facilitate whatever needs to be done. So, without any further ado, let's go a bit heavier once again. Wow. That's it. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do some bit of biceps, but we're going to try and do some like hammer type curls. Right, I'm gonna add a different variation of curl now. Right, rinse and repeat. Oh dear, dear, dear. Oh, wow. Wow. All right, and I think that is going to be my shallot. What a workout. Been a very effective workout. Really enjoyable. I'm glad sometimes I don't come to the gym with a solid plan. As always, it's turned out to be a really good session again. Tomorrow's session will definitely be a chest day. I've got a new piece of equipment being delivered today, so I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully it's the right size, and hopefully it'll work a treat for chasing some bigger numbers on the bench. So hopefully that will be able to push me on beyond the 100 kilo mark, but we'll soon find out in due course. But so I'd like to thank everybody who's dropped me a comment today, dropped me a like, and dropped me a follow. It's really encouraging to see people engaging more and more on a weekly basis. It's starting to pick up momentum, just like I am. So yeah, so hopefully you can all join me again tomorrow at around about the same time. Anytime between 12 and 1 o'clock in the morning, I'll be here slugging it out as always. So by all means, come and join me for the next session tomorrow. So take care for now, guys, and I'll see you again very soon.